Hello guys, what is happening? Vitaly Dubin is here, and do you know the new blockchain just born a couple of weeks ago called Ultron Layer 1 blockchain, just like Solana, Phantom, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain. This is true gem that just launched, and today I'm here with Domen, who is the sales director of Mavie. We're going to be sharing with you how this Layer 1 blockchain Ultron works, how it's going to absolutely change so many people's lives, and so many developers, decentralized applications are moving into the Ultron, on top of Ultron, with some of the biggest partnerships in the crypto space, and why right now this is the best time to learn about Ultron and how you can be part of this revolution. So let's get started, Domen.
Hello, welcome Vitaly, welcome everyone. Today we will try to, on a most simple way, present you the opportunity. We have seen in the upcoming weeks and upcoming months that the layer 1 blockchains are the real infrastructure, and if you want to be a part of the real ecosystem, Ultron is definitely the right choice. So here we will talk about Ultron. At the beginning, we see that Ultron Foundation is a 2-year-old company, more than 30 plus senior developers. This is the first layer 1 blockchain that put on top of it the most known crypto application. As I said, more than 18 months of development. Ultron's blockchain is EVM compatible. Right now, the team is implementing 6 cross-chain bridges, highly scalable with low transaction fees. What we see here on the right side, Ultron, the layer 1 is out. The layer 1 is out from the 1st of June. As I said, the team is right now implementing 6 cross-chain bridges. And about 10 days from now, on top of Ultron, the DEX is coming. After the DEX is going to be live, the team will implement staking, farming, I think 40 days from now, lending borrower portal. 2 months from now, a huge NFT project is coming on top of Ultron blockchain as well, through the OpenSea. Gaming, here in gaming, one of the team will put the biggest lottery paid out in USDT. The jackpot for this lottery is going to be from day one, 1 million USDT. Wow. The ticket will cost 30 cents. $33, sorry, and Metaverse by the end of the day. So as you can see here, guys, that the Ultron Foundation didn't build just the blockchain, but actually it's building the whole economy on top of it. Now the company itself, it will also have their own incentive program. So by the end of the year, they will launch it. So people from all the industry, they can come, they can build on top of Ultron's layer 1 blockchain as well. If we take a look, Ninja Promo is a huge company regarding the marketing activities. They signed the collaboration, so already you can read a lot of articles about Ultron as well. Then we've got the BrightNode. The BrightNode did the tokenomics and the white paper. Devla, it's a very, very strong German company. They built more than 70 NFT projects, and they are one of the best guys in the industry for building the metaverse. Then during this conversation, we will show how everything it will look like.
They actually were part of OpenSea coding and Decentraland and SandBox.
Correct. And then we've got the Solidity Finance. They did the audit for the smart contracts. And right now, 2 other companies are doing it. So in the next 6 to 8 weeks, we will have also many audits publicly.
With Certik, that is doing right now also.
And Hakan.
So let's show this. This is the actual blockchain, ulxscan.com. You can see 10 validators here, 111,000 transactions. This blockchain went live on the 1st of June, 2022. We can see right now all of the transactions right here. And this is, for example, 17 minutes ago, somebody minted WULX here, this NFT ULX, which we'll talk about, the staking hub NFT. It's right there minted. And this is the blockchain, which is EVM compatible, which means you can put it on MetaMask, You can actually go here and choose Ultron here in your MetaMask. Super low transaction fees, a lot of transaction speed. You can process at the same time. So just like other layer 1 blockchain, it has the capacity for smart contracts, put decentralized applications there, staking, borrowing, lending, farming, NFT marketplace, everything that you can think of a blockchain layer 1, this can do. And actually part of the code here is from a Phantom. Correct. That's why on the white paper, there is a fork of Phantom, it says.
Correct. Now, what's the beauty of the whole project? If you go back to the one pager, building the ecosystem on top of the layer 1 blockchain, it's very nice. But what's the difference? If you are running one application, for example, on top of Phantom or on top of Ethereum, you put out your own token, but all the transaction fees go to the owners of the layer 1. So for example, if I am on Ethereum, I pay the transaction fees on Ethereum, but I create my own token. Now, beauty of this project is they will have one coin, one ULX coin for all the applications. And because the company is the owner of all these applications, most of the profit, they will buy ULX coins from the exchange and burn them. So that means that it's going to be very, very, very strong deflationary mechanism from day one. Okay, let's
explain about the layer 1 blockchain so people understand. There are 19,000, actually more than 20,000 cryptocurrencies. If you go to the coin market cap, you can see on the left side right here, 20,100 cryptos. And think of them like cars, tokens like cars. They need a road to go and drive those cars. So the road is the layer 1 blockchain, which the cars need the fuel. So is the token need the fuel. They need to pay for the gas, those gas fees to do the transactions, right? So Ultron is a layer 1 blockchain, which on Ultron, you can build anything, just like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, etc. But Ultron is the only layer 1 blockchain with its own native applications right from the get-go, which other blockchains doesn't have any native apps. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, actually to running the blockchain, it's very, very hard. And today we have seen the technology is evolving very, very fast. So today you cannot compete with the technology. If today I'm the fastest, 1 week from now, I'm going to be the second one. And 1 year from now, I'm going to be just number 31. So today, actually regarding the technology, Ultron didn't reinvent the wheel. What their uniqueness is that they build the blockchain that is open, that is transparent, that is secure, highly scalable, with low transaction fees. And uniqueness is that all these applications that the company will put it on and through the burning mechanism, this is uniqueness in crypto. No one did it before. So we believe that, for example, if all these layer 1 blockchains at the beginning, they need 1 year, 2 years, 3 years to start to build the economy, in this case, the company will do it. So let's say 10 days from now, people will be able to buy coins, to trade with Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and the other currencies on top of our swap. And part of the transaction fees, it will immediately start to burn ULX from the circulation. And all these other applications like staking, borrowing, lending, NFT, and everything, most of the profit, once again, they will put it on the exchange and burn it. Okay.
So we have Ultron Swap, Ultron Stake, Ultron NFT, Gaming Metaverse, Ultron Finance, all of that. And we have already ultronswap.com that you can see. The wrapping of ULX, WLX, you can exchange to ULX. Swap is coming very soon. If you see this video and the swap is already there, then you know, like we're literally like a week away from it. Farming, staking, we have bridges right now to Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom, which means any token on these blockchains can be exchanged to on the Ultron as well.
Right now we are waiting for the final one. The team will deploy it, Ethereum, I think, let's say 8 to 10 days from now. When this is deployed, the last chain bridge, the swap is coming right away. Right after, liquidity farming staking, as I said, 30 days from now, also borrowing lending platform, something similar like Aave or Guys Finance. So as you can see on this side, people will be able to do a lot of things. Yeah, this is just the beginning of our journey.
And on this swap, 0.3% fees. Out of that, 0.1% goes to buy ULX and burn them.
Correct. Totally correct.
Awesome. So we have the Staking Hub NFT. This Staking Hub NFT is a very unique product that I've never seen anything like that. It's an NFT and you can get staking passive rewards in ULX tokens, 5 years worth of reward with halving every year. We'll talk about how that works to help you increase the number of ULX coins that you can get if you get a Staking Hub NFT versus just going and buying directly the ULX from the exchange, and how you can secure also the price in that NFT versus like going and buying on the exchange. With the price right now, at the beginning, we are in beta launch right now at 1 cent.
Correct.
Now, if you see the table with other layer 1 protocols, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, Harmony, Avalanche, Solana, Phantom, you can see the initial prices of these layer 1 protocols. And you may think, I wish I was there when Ethereum was at 30 cents.
I remember in 2017, at that time I was in Canada. Yeah, it was 2017. I bought Ethereum at that time around $5, and then I sell it around 50. Because at that time, I think most of the crypto industry didn't realize what can happen on top of Ethereum and the other layer 1s. And actually, when this ICO mania in 2017-18 passed away, I remember at that time that Ethereum fell down from 1,280 almost to $80, $90. What I want to say is that in the past 2 years, NFT, Metaverse, borrowing lending platform, and a lot of kind of economies start to build on top of this layer 1. That's why these layer 1 blockchains and their native coins, they had so big growth. So if we look all these layer 1 blockchains, I think we all can agree, if there is the real economy on top of it, if there is a usability.
Yes. Like people go and use Aave protocol for borrowing, lending, for example, and different DeFi application. NFT was huge in the last 2 years, started with Ethereum, now to other blockchains. And you can see the kind of growth. Even Ethereum went to $4,800 at one point, which is more than 10,000x from the very initial price. And of course, it takes time, the technology to build. It didn't start in the first months or the first year. It took time to build the developers, that decentralized applications, more and more use cases, utility. You can see other blockchain have done also very, very well. BNB, more than 2,500 x's from initial price to the peaks. Cardano 50x, Harmony, Avalanche, Solana at one point was $240, and Phantom was at one point $3 at the peak of 2021, which is even more than that, 300 x's. Now we don't know the price where Ultron will go, but we do know how many decentralized applications are going to be built on top of Ultron.
Actually, that kind of applications are adding value to the ecosystem. So if we have seen from our past experience that if there is a real economy on top of it, we can expect, let's say, huge upside potential. With the Ultron case, once again, the blockchain is now live for 1 month and 2 days. We have seen how many transactions, what's happening. As I said, in the upcoming weeks and months, the whole economy is going to be built, first of all, from the company itself, and with the incentive program by the end of the year. The company wants to attract also other developers to build and come and to bring liquidity, applications, and
incentive program for developers to build on top of Ultron.
Correct.
Now, Metaverse by itself is going to be huge.
Metaverse, I recommend that we watch the video of how everything it will look like. We prepared the video. Actually, Devla is a German company. They have more than 100 employees for the NFT and for the Metaverse projects. We must not announce what kind of partnerships do they have until we've got official confirm from them. But let's take a look the video of the Devla.
Yes.
What kind of how Metaverse and how everything it will look like.
So this is the quality, which is the highest quality in the Metaverse. This is like a football player there, and this is the stadium where people can play teams against each other. And train the teams, yeah, and earn, and we have of course ticket visitors to the for watching the games.
Yeah, actually, it's the Metaverse, as you said, everything is oriented regarding the football. People will be able to buy, train, sell, play the leagues. People that they are gonna be in the Metaverse, they will be able to watch these games. They will be also able to go into the shops. So this Metaverse is going to be very, very unique. And once again, this is going to be one of application that it will definitely give a huge value to the Ultron ecosystem as well.
Awesome, awesome. So we also get to share profits of it, which we'll share with you in just a moment. So Ultron has, like we said, low transaction fees, instant transactions, very secure because it's decentralized with the validators. You need to have validators for the proof of stake, and it's compatible with Ethereum, EVM, and attractive APR. So you can see right here, this is the staking, Ultron staking hub NFTs, which starts with the basic of 100 USDT and all the way NFT called Supreme Plus of 300,000 USDT. And there is a limited quantity of those NFTs.
Correct. For each NFT, there is certain amount of coins reserved inside of the tokenomics. For example, for the basic 100 USDT NFT, based on the tokenomics, then can be sold around 200,000 of this. And for example, just Supreme Plus, just 15 available Supreme Plus NFTs. So that means that this project, it cannot have waste inside of it. So we believe if there is, let's say, very, very big distribution of the NFTs on the lower prices, then when the price of the coin start to grow up, you cannot have big problems in the future, for sure.
So you can actually see in the tokenomics how this staking hubs NFTs has limited quantity. For example, the highest one, you cannot get more than 15 of these NFTs altogether. And by the way, the team expected coin release is 2 years from now. So they're all locked for the team. And the distribution of this NFTs, you can see the basic has 219,168 NFTs, and the Supreme Plus only has 15 NFTs, and that's it.
So no waste in the project. No. So majority, 85% of the NFTs are sold between 100 USDT and 12,500, 85%. The remaining 15% is for 30,000, 100,000 and 300,000.
Right, right. Very limited quantity of these ones. So we have the stake ratio here, starting with 0.6 staking ratio, and then all the way to 1 at 12,500. So what it means is that for 100 USDT, you get at 1 cent 10,000 ULX, correct? And because of the staking ratio of 0.6, you get 6,000 ULX, which it's approximately 1.6 cent, something like that. So the higher NFTs have better staking ratio, 0.65, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. So for example, on 5,000 USDT, you should get at 1 cent 500,000 ULX, but because of the stake ratio 0.9, we multiplied it by 0.9, you get 450,000 ULX. Now, we're talking about the 1 cent right now because the DEX is not live yet. And this is the biggest opportunity right now to get the staking hub NFT, securing that price of 1 cent. Because here's what happens. Once you get the NFT, those coins are going to be essentially unlocked for you throughout this 5 years, but at the price that you lock them in.
Correct. Correct.
And on top of that, we get passive staking rewards of 0.2% a day in the first year, which will never be the highest after the first year. It's going to go down year by year, 2 times lower the daily rewards. So 0.2% a day on the first year, then the second year 0.1% a day, or 3% a month, then 0.05% a day, or 1.5% a month, and goes down like this.
So here we can see that the most profitable is definitely the first year. The second year is 0.1. And if we combine all these 3 years, in the end, we cannot even reach 0.1. So what is crucial right now is to get as much as NFTs and later on the coins. What you do with these coins, these daily rewards, it's up to you. You can unlock them inside of your NFT, so you are compounding, or you can sell it 10 days from now on the exchange, take the money out, and once again, it's up to you guys.
Absolutely. So this is a very unique opportunity to get those ULX at the initial prices like this, that will never repeat itself.
Yeah, I would, with pleasure, I would buy Ethereum for 30 cents and Phantom once again at 1 cent. But once again, when the new project launches, a new layer 1 launch, we don't know how the economy is going to be built and how fast it's going to be built. In our case, in Ultron's case, we know that the company, it will take care of it. And once again, incentive program, NFT, Metaverse, and everything, what will happen on top of it, we already know now that this is once in a lifetime. If I don't believe that we will see 1 cent after the next launch. I'm not sure.
So let's share some numbers. For example, the 5,000 USDT stake in Hub NFT, the standard plus, as you already know, with 0.9 staking ratio, we get 450,000 ULX. Now, these 450,000 ULX are going to be unlocked for you. Year 1, 30%, year 2, 25%, year 3, 20%, year 4, 15%, and year 5, 10%. Now, this, of course, allows time for the ecosystem to build and grow, and not everybody to dump their coins right away. But you also have this auto staking, which you can choose either auto stake on or auto stake off. With auto stake on, you simply continue staking without taking it into your wallet, and that will give you 107%. So overall, this will give you 137% over on the base stake in the first year. And if you choose auto stake off, is 73% plus 30 is 103%. So let's say you choose the auto stake on, 137% of 450,000 ULX, correct? We are talking about, let's do the math on this, 450,000 multiplied by 137%. It's 616,500 coins. Now, this 16,500 coins that you have in your wallet after year 1, let's say that you secured it at a price of 1 cent at the very beginning. If the price goes up just to 10 cents, just 10 cents, we are talking about $61,000, 6,500 from a $5,000 NFT. And that's only year 1, not including year 2, year 3, year 4, and year 5. That's just year 1 profitability. But what if the coin goes to 20 cents? Then we are talking about $120,000. What if the coin goes, let's say 2 years? You take 2 years here and auto staking for 2 years. Now you receive 55%, right? 30 plus 25, and you receive 199%. So overall, you receive 254%, correct? Now this 254%, they multiplied it by 450,000 ULX. Now, I know a lot of people are mathematical. They like numbers. They like to see, what is the possibility. So 450,000 times 254. Again, 450,000 times 254%. That's 1,143,000 ULX after 2 years of staking in your wallet. Now, what if the price of ULX is 10 cents? You're talking about $114,000. What if the price is $1 after 2 years, which is possible, especially when we start the bull run again? We're talking about $1,143,000 after 2 years of staking, not including all the other 3 years, and all with just a staking hub NFT of 5,000 USD.
Yeah, if we see the math also for the other layer ones, we have seen all that kind of experience, but you need to be at the beginning. Once again, Ethereum at the beginning and the other layer ones, if there was the real economy behind, people made that kind of money.
Yes, yeah. This is may seem like crazy profits, but look at other layer ones that have exploded in value, and this is the type of returns and the type of profits that this early buyers of the coins actually experience, right? So we are right now at the very, very beginning. I think a little over 20,000 people that are using the blockchain right now.
Yeah, with Mavie, with our partnership company, more than 20,000. Once again, the most important thing is this Ethereum cross-chain bridge is coming in the next 8 to 10 days. Then the liquidity from the other layer ones, it will come on top of the chain as well. DeFi Llama, we must not forget, upcoming weeks, coin market cap, upcoming weeks, so everything is open.
Again, a little disclaimer here. I want to emphasize this is all for the purposes of just discussion here. We are not in any way projecting exactly what the prices will be. This is not a financial advice. This is not an investment advice, okay? This is just showing the technology that exists, the product that exists, and the potential estimates of what potentially can happen. Now, these estimates are based on solid logic, because when you look at a blockchain at the very beginning, when you start to build NFTs, Metaverse, a lot more users, decentralized applications, and everything built on top, and people like it and use it, then we start to see more and more adoption. And with that adoption comes more money. With more money comes growth of the coin, right? It's very simple math. When you put more total value locked into staking farming, when you more and more people essentially put money into the project because they want to be part of the project, just like happened with any other big layer one blockchain, including Bitcoin, and the price grows. That's all. So let's talk about, here's a 1 year forecast, for example. Again, this slide, we just dissected what will happen in different levels. But here you can see a price of 10 cents. The gain here is 18x, the value 93,300 USDT, projection after 1 year.
Now, I think it's important to tell them that what will drive the price of the ULX up. Yeah, definitely the first thing is halving, because every time there is halving in any projects, people start to sell. That's why the price automatically go up. The second thing that is very important is that all this deflationary mechanism, once again, for example, in Ultron swap, the swap fee is 0.3%. 0.1 of each swap, it will buy coins and burn them. And that kind of burning, it will happen from all these native application. It depends just how big March is inside of the project. The third thing is that all this our partnership program with Ivana, NFT, Metaverse, and so on, once again, burning mechanism. And then the fourth one, we have one company that Ultron signed the contract with, that Also, this company, it will reflect the price of the ULX as well from Mavie side as well. 15%.
What else is affecting the price of ULX that can go up? What other factors?
Validators as well, because it's a proof of stake model. Each and everyone who is watching this video, they can go on an exchange, let's say 10 days from now, they can buy 1 million coins on the exchange, and they can run their own validator. It's up to 13% APY. And the Ultron goal is to be the most decentralized layer blockchain in the world. Yeah. So if you would like to buy 1 million coins, when you will get it on the DEX. So if people would like to run their own validators, that means new demand for the validators, and this will definitely have huge impact.
Already from the start of the DEX, a lot of people are lined up to buy at least 1 million ULX to be a validator, which can also have the delegators up to 10x of the sell stake.
Correct. Everyone who doesn't have enough coins to run their own validator, they can delegate their coins on top of their validator. And validator, they receive from this transaction fees 15% from the delegators and 85% remains to them.
Anything else? Users, of course.
Unique wallets. Then
we have something else that we'll discuss in another video about the buying pressure from the rewards program of the staking hubs NFTs that goes into buying the ULX.
Correct. But this we will speak about.
Yes. Perfect. So we have this collaboration with NFT project Ivana Tattoo Art, and she is very famous a tattoo artist in the entire world, like living in Los Angeles, and a lot of celebrities. She's been in the business of tattoo and winning international. Yes,
all people in LA, most well-known celebrities. She was in more than 300 magazines all around the world. Her tattoo art is next to Pablo Picasso picture in Rome. She tattooed Chris Brown, Mia Khalifa, and the other one in LA. Everyone knows her. And what she did, she will put her 5,000 tattoos as an NFT and sell it, the first limited edition through the OpenSea, and then later on everything on top of Ultron's blockchain. So I believe that in the upcoming weeks and upcoming months, we will have also other celebrities, artists from all around the world that to offer on the market that kind of unique NFTs.
So her tattoos, and you can see some of the celebrities you might recognize. This is Frank Kern, for example. They first coming on OpenSea and then on
Correct.
Ultron.
Correct.
Okay, good. And they also get the collaboration with Louis Vuitton, which you may see inside Louis Vuitton, her tattoos on some of the merchandise there in Louis Vuitton. So that's really cool. And this metaverse, which we talked about, you can collect Ultron stars and receive extra Ultron stars as well, sharing 5% of metaverse profit, whatever the metaverse profits are going to be, sharing it with the staking hub NFT holders. So for a basic one, 100 USDT, you get 1 star. For 300 USDT, you get also 1 star. For the 1500 USDT NFT hub, you have 25 stars. And you can see for the 12,500, you have 750. And all these stars number can also multiply if you do the auto staking lock-in period for at least 12 months. You receive 5 times the amount of stars that you would otherwise have received, right? So this is pretty big, and you can see the bigger hubs also receive much bigger numbers of stars as well.
Yeah, this is some, let's say, very nice incentive. We all know that the metaverse and all this technology is definitely the future. Big companies are jumping into the train as well. That's why the company, the Ultron, decided that they would like to reward the people that they buy the NFT with the stars. And as you said, 5% of the profit is going to be shared among all the people that they got the stars. And very important information. Also, the pre-land sale has already started. People, for example, if you buy the NFT for 5,000, today you get a free voucher for the land inside of the metaverse. That's how the company will sell up to 50% of the metaverse right now, and then the remaining percentage through the OpenSea as well.
Perfect. So essentially, yeah, this is the promotion we're talking about. So with this land in the metaverse, we have 10 square kilometers of total metaverse land, and the one parcel of land, 50 square kilometers, is 1,000 USDT. And essentially, right now, by getting the staking hub NFT from the period of 15th of June to the period of 8th of October, and right now in July, every day 1% less, but you get a voucher on the metaverse land. So right now, let's say if you are buying it on the July,
which one?
4, for example, for July, then you get 100% minus 4%, right? 96% of the value of the staking hub NFT. You also get the voucher. Free voucher in the land. First come, first serve. This is on top of this, the rewards, on top of everything else, the stars in the metaverse. This is just another value that you get for getting the staking hub NFT right now and not later.
We have all seen what was happening with the value of that kind of things inside of the metaverse. Here, once again, right now we receive 96%, tomorrow 95% of the value. This voucher will be possible to, let's say, purchase it on top of OpenSea. And then later on, it's once again an NFT. What you will do with this parcel, you can send it, what you can do with this, whatever. Once again, this you get for free. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, we have in the Ultron roadmap. Right now, we are in the beta launch.
Yes. Okay, let's go like this. This is definitely my favorite slide. Yeah, because we have seen, on this slide, we see 2 years of development. Right now, the mainnet is live. Right now, the team is implementing, as we said several times, cross-chain bridges. The last one from Ethereum is missing. When the cross-chain bridge are going to be deployed, the DEX is coming, later the DEX, and so on and so on and so on. So let's go like this. 1 year from now, the Ultron goal is to be present on more than 15 markets and to have more than 30 applications on top of it. 2 years from now, 80 apps, 100 markets, to have more than 5 million unique wallets and to have more than 1 billion of total value locked on top of the chain. How everything this is possible? First thing, you need to have the cross-chain bridge. Yeah. If you want to bring the liquidity from the other chains to your ecosystem, that kind of things needs to be implemented. I believe that in upcoming weeks and upcoming months, we already know that by the end of the year, we will have also connected to the Tron network as well. So what we can see, we can watch and learn and experience how new layer 1 blockchain can be, how can ecosystem on top of it can build and grow and everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we have the goal to be here in the DeFi Llama, in the total value locked, which you can see Ethereum is leading right now with 45 billion of total value locked, to be in the top 10 in 2 years. We believe that the price of the coin is going to be much more higher than today. We don't want to hype anyone. The goal of this call, it should be to understand the concept and the uniqueness about Ultron's blockchain and all these native dApps and burning mechanism and all this partnership that Ultron has got right now. So we believe that we will hear a lot of things about Ultron in the upcoming days and definitely in the upcoming weeks. And this is the GitHub. You can see the code, which is open source, and you can check it on GitHub. You know, that's and here the Ninja promo that we talked about for the full marketing stack. They've done as a client's promotions to Polkadot and Phantom as well, Trust Wallet, some of the names that you are for sure familiar with in the crypto space. These are the partnerships that we have in Ultron, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah. So all of the information is available for you on Ultron.Foundation, also with the staking hub NFT and the documents, white paper, light paper, tokenomics, all of that. You can familiarize yourself. At the end of the day, we have a mainnet that is launched on the 1st of June. We have a working product. We have huge experienced development team that worked on the Phantom and Polkadot before. Huge upside potential, fixed passive rewards every day, lock in the price of 1 cent if it's before the DEX. Huge development coming with all the native Dapps and all of the not native Dapps that will be built from outside developers as well. With partnership with the biggest NFT and Metaverse company on the planet that did work on SandBox, that did work on Decentraland. You might know this is more than $1 billion market cap Metaverse projects. So they were part of that. And OpenSea, which is, the biggest today NFT marketplace, they were part of the coding of that as well. So this is huge, and they're all coming to Ultron right now. So we covered the basics, I think, with everything that you need to know about Ultron, and this lottery also going to be amazing with 1 million USDT prizes.
Yes, let's say that lottery in the crypto, they are not, let's say, a new thing. But once again, what is uniqueness about the lottery that is going to be built on top of it is that jackpot 1 million USDT first day. The ticket, it will cost 3 USDT, and 10% from every purchase ticket, it will buy coins from the exchange and burn them. Now let's imagine, let's play with the numbers. Let's say that the first day, 30,000 people will play for 1 million. That means 90,000 income for the application. 10% out of it, it's 9,000 burning mechanism. Yeah. So the jackpot, the second day, it's bigger. It will go to 1,045,000 because 50% of the purchasing goes for the jackpot and the other rewards. And for example, if 3 weeks later, 500,000 people will play this lotto, that means 500,000 times $3, it's 1.5 million. 10%, it's 150,000 of burning mechanism. So once again, this is the uniqueness about Ultron, to burn as much as coins as you can from your native desk and from the partnership that you have it built on top of the blockchain as well.
Absolutely. So it's no wonder with all of the staking, farming, lending, borrowing, different applications, Metaverse, DEX, Launchpads, NFT, all of that, we'll see huge growth of the Ultron. Now, you will see right here on this page exactly how you can get your staking hub NFT. And we also will share with you the partnership of Mavie International and how it helps grow the community of Ultron.
Yeah.
And how you can also get some rewards if you want to share about Ultron with other people.
Correct.
Awesome. So I'll see you there.